favourite acts in the world and my platonic life partner. Big round of applause for the one and only Brett Sharpe!
Yeah, I've recently taken up a comedy course, actually, and but I've only had one lesson. Already I've learned quite a bit. For instance, I've learned that if you take a well-known situation or scenario, say from a TV ad or programme, and then transplant somebody else into that situation or scenario, but you never normally imagine in that situation or scenario ever, apparently it's absolutely hilarious. So here goes. Sanitary towels, eh? Sanitary towels, obviously years ago I would have got a cheap laugh off of just saying those two words. But fortunately we live in more enlightened times. But imagine this, eh? Imagine an ad for sanitary towels, eh? Done by Liam Gallagher, eh? Liam Gallagher doing an ad for sanitary towels, eh? You know, Liam Gallagher, the whiny voice singer from Oasis, eh? Doing an ad for sanitary towels, eh? I wonder what that'd be like, eh? I wonder what that'd be like. You probably wouldn't be that good at it because his persona lacks a certain sensitivity conducive to the subject matter at hand. And also I've heard that his knowledge of women's health issues is actually fairly negligible. But when in the chemist the other day, I went in the chemist, I had a bit of a headache there, and I said to the chemist, I said, can I have some painkillers? And she said, do you want the normal ones or the faster acting ones? And quick as a flash, the old comedy brain in full flow as usual, I said, yeah, I'll have the normal ones because still want the pain to last a bit longer. Yeah, it's like a classic observational comedy parody on the everyday vagaries and absurdities of life there. You can have that one, actually you can take it home, amuse your friends with that gag there, hopefully get them laughing. I'm quite bored with it already, that gag. Plus, also, it does bring back unpleasant memories. So I remember at the time I was telling it quite frequently. In fact, a friend of mine, a dear close friend, also a work colleague, lost his hand in a lathe accident. He got it trapped in the machine. There's blood spurting all over the place, a pool of blood on the floor. I'll never forget the image there, the blood, and the screams echoing throughout the factory floor there. Ready, steady, cook, eh? Ready, steady, cook. You've all seen it. It's like a cookery programme on TV. Only a slightly competitive edge to it. But imagine this, eh? Imagine that it wasn't presented by the bloke who normally presents a show normally on TV, normally whoever he is, but instead it was presented by Chuck Norris, eh? Chuck Norris doing Ready, Steady, Cook, eh? You know, Chuck Norris, who's much more well known for martial arts action films, has never actually done a cookery programme ever in his life, ever on TV, ever, eh? Chuck Norris, eh? Doing Ready, Steady, Cook, eh? I wonder what that'd be like, eh? I wonder what that'd be like. Yeah, I don't know. Again, he probably wouldn't be that good at it either. He might be alright, he might produce some surprise culinary skills, but I very much doubt it, to be honest. I think the producers will be taking one hell of a risk there. Too big a gamble. But originally when I started out doing comedy, I thought it was a good idea to practice in front of the mirror. But when I saw myself, I realised it was the exact opposite of what I wanted my act to be. Do you get that one, do you? It's like a reflective, pun-based joke, a classic mirror gag there. You can take that one away, you can amuse your friends. I'm quite bored with it. Again, already at the time I was telling that joke quite incessantly, in fact, in a desperate effort to be loved and appreciated. The time I was telling it, my then girlfriend and I went on a camping holiday out in the woods, and she was viciously attacked and eaten alive by a pack of wolves, ripped apart, entrails, blood, screams echoing all around the place. It was a horrid sight. Cool and Luke, eh? Cool and Luke. We've all seen it, some of us, hopefully. It's a classic film about a man fighting against authority. But imagine this, eh? Imagine that it wasn't made in the mid-60s and starred Paul Newman, but instead it was made a few years later in the early 70s and starred, get this, Jack Nicholson, eh? Jack Nicholson in Cool and Luke, eh? You know Cool and Luke, a film about an outsider bucking the system, starring Jack Nicholson, an actor much more well known for playing outsiders bucking the system. I wonder what it'd be like, eh? I wonder what it'd be like. Yeah, I don't know if I thought the last part of this through properly enough. Actually, it looks quite easy on stage when you see the comedians up there when they put somebody you wouldn't normally imagine into another scenario. It looks really easy. In fact, sometimes it looks like lazy comedy, but it's definitely not the lazy comedy as I've found out to my cost here. I'll have to go away and do one of those there comedy lessons. Cheers.
Brett, Sharpe, everybody, come and give some more.